Harry, coming out and being the first in his or her category to represent the LGBT community, that these victories in no way should remove our eyes from the hate that still permeates through the hearts of some, and they're looking to carry out these acts.
No, and I also think that we have to examine gun laws. I'm one of those people. I lost a former spouse to suicide. So, and he shot himself in front of me. So and I made a huge thing about that because I thought it was important for people to know. I feel like violence and the LGBT community aren't necessarily separate. We have to discuss what's going on here. We're not sitting ducks, you know. So in future, I would hope that we would have discussions about these things. I don't know why this person went into a gay bar. I don't know why he went into that gay bar and shot everyone in the front door and then made his way through. Because I've spoken to the owner of the bar, who's a friend of mine, and it's terrifying. So I don't, you know, all I can
You
offer.
mentioned, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you mentioned you spoke with the owner of the bar. Had they received any threats? Did they tell you if they'd seen this individual, or was there anything leading up to it? Nothing.
Our managers or bar owners table. It's just something that happens when somebody wants to be a really bad person and make a name for themselves.
Billy, thank you so much. Again, I know that you are waiting to hear word on some of your friends, and it's just unimaginable to be in that situation. But
Yeah, Billy, look like to me y'all set up your own fucking gay community because it is transgender bar and I don't give a damn about no political correctness. Fuck your bullshit. This is a gun grab on the AR-15. This is Obama's last ditch chance to fucking try to ban the 30-round clips.
And that's what I see this as. So, and I'm no conspiracy theorist, but that's what I see this as. So I'm going to be diligent, and as will everybody that works for me.
And look how they gotta throw the word conspiracy theorist in there to make it, you know, a person that thinks outside the box crazy, man. Fuck
Try
you.
to make a difference and make it better. So, I mean, we can't replace these 50 lives. 50 lives we're talking about.
Look at this man. He's supposed to be emotional. This man is under some kind of fucking drugs. Look at his people.
And all I can do is what I can do, you know? So, I'm gonna try.
Billy Mays, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I want to now take you to what we've just
Yeah, he on some shit, and he talking about this is a game, and he don't know if people are gonna play into the game that's happening right now. Look this actual shit up, man.
It's just come in, and we're gonna play this right now.
Oh my God, people are getting shot, dude. Get out of here. Oh my God, dude.
The police probably shot half of those fucking people in there.
Shot, dude. Get out of here. Oh my God, dude.
You hear the gunfire and even the reaction from these individuals who are not very far. They are at a parking lot. It's like a 7-Eleven there behind this vehicle. Let me bring in Sean Henry. He's the former executive assistant director of the FBI, current chief security officer with CrowdStrike. Sean, again, you hear what we've described so many times as a weapon that sounds like a cannon, and that's from their distance. We don't know if that was the return fire from the SWAT team.
The sound is deafening. If you're near one of those weapons without any ear protection, you can actually go deaf, quite honestly. It has high capacity, high muzzle velocity, high speed, and that weapon is made for multiple casualties. This is a devastating incident, and a lot of people lost their lives here, sadly.
Absolutely. Sean, let's talk about, you know, here you are, a member of the police department there. The call comes in. This starts around 2 a.m. and they are...
Is not there, and you know, unless we get that urgency.
We know that he was born in New York, moved to Port St. Lucie, Florida. The Washington Post is reporting that his ex-wife said he was not released. Her family had to go in and, without him being aware, save her from him, leaving all of her belongings behind. But the key here, at least this ex-wife said he was not religious, not a practicing Muslim. And now we have this affiliate of ISIS saying that he was an Islamic State fighter.
Yeah, you know, I just listened to the president speak just a little while ago. We all heard him speak live. And he came out emphatically and said this was terrorism. We're talking, 12 or 14 hours after the incident. If you remember San Bernardino, which ultimately was determined to be a terrorist act, it took a few days because investigators were doing a very thorough, rigorous investigation. But for the president to say what he said today, as strongly as he did, indicates to me that there is a lot more information that the intelligence community may have about this man and what he may have done, whether it be intercepted communications, it may be other co-conspirators, or some other intelligence that may have been collected. That's what it is.
See that bunch of police lights, but where are the ambulances at? Where are they? Where is the rescue team?
Was directed by ISIS specifically, meaning he had legitimate contact. I know he swore his allegiance to al-Baghdadi, according to the 911 tapes. Was he directed by ISIS, or was he ISIS inspired? ISIS absolutely wants to take credit for this. If in fact that recording comes out, they are going to use that to exploit this situation. They're gonna blast it throughout social media, and they're going to claim credit because he claimed allegiance to al-Baghdadi. Whether he's directed or just merely inspired, it doesn't bring back the line.
Yeah, and where's that damn phone at that he's taking that selfie shot in the mirror? That don't look like any kind of phone I have seen anytime lately. Definitely an iPhone.
Sean, if you can stand by as well as Manny. Pete Williams is standing by. And Pete, let's talk about at least what we do know, what you've reported earlier regarding what contact this individual had with authorities in an earlier investigation. Remind us of those details, please.
Right. So on the ISIS thing, the officials we've talked to say they, at this point, have not found any evidence of any direct communication between Omar Mateen, the man they say was responsible for these shootings, and anyone in ISIS. So it may be a matter simply of the propagandists at ISIS who are constantly follow the news media. This man's name has been widely reported. The fact that he expressed support for al-Baghdadi, they would undoubtedly be aware of. And what's interesting is only after that 911 call was reported,
2 a.m., going beyond now 12 hours without word, some families, of if their loved ones are dead or alive. We have to keep those people in our thoughts as we continue our coverage here from...
So he just said 12 hours, dead bodies have been sitting in the club.
We're going to get back to you.
12 hours.
Indeed, that one individual, one terrorist can open up and slaughter 50 people and then...
What I wanted to alert you to is that shortly you will get an FBI update. States news agency has just issued a statement that says that they are responsible. That has not been confirmed. It's coming over the wires right now. We will find out more and more as the FBI gives you their analysis. There are several FBI agents in St. Lucie County now. They have asked, as I said earlier, in an appeal to people, to anybody in the community. Very difficult to stop a lone wolf because it's hard to get the information ahead of time. But in this case, if we're getting those kind of statements from the news agency of the Islamic State, we'll have to see what those connections are once we get the details. So I wanted to bring you up to date. I told you that I would keep you informed since I spoke this morning. Momentarily, give you an up-to-date.
Senator, have you heard if the situation in California is connected?
Florida Senator Bill Nelson briefly talking with reporters about some of the details that are floating around, working to get confirmation. But I think the headline, though, is, as he stated, the FBI